cutscene, I tried to put a microphone on, but I have regular USB while my phone is USB-C outlet, so we have what we have. But if you would wanna listen, you would anyways, right? And I promise you, new microphone comes after 8th of January, which is actually very long. Maybe I can buy a microphone somewhere else, like in Media Market. Okay, the topic for our today's session is, I had my phone somewhere, wait. That's the book I'm currently reading, that's gifted by an artist. So it says, there is always a test before every success, which I agree completely. And the questions you should ask yourself: what do you do in the waiting? What might life be trying to teach you in this in-between season? And that's what we will discuss today. So you know how life is always pushing some tests before you get what you want. You need to really hard work towards something to be able to get result. And usually it works that you're trying, no success. You try, no result. You try, boom, result. So after a very long waiting room, but with effort, with actions, you finally get the result. And I was always so pissed off on this, because it's like, why do I need to suffer first to be able to get my result? Can I just get my result and that's it? Because I'm ready without this inner and outer suffering. And I was very angry on the whole world about this, but I just shifted my perspective on it, and today I'll try to shift your perspective as well, so maybe that will be helpful for what shall we start with? So you know, when you finish the university and you go to work, you usually need to pass some kind of test, and this test exists just to make sure that you are ready for the work, because if you will not be able to pass the test, then you will not be able to work. And if you will not be able to work, but they will put you in this environment anyways, you will suffer. Why do I always have this problem with iCloud? And if you will suffer insanely, that would be bad for everyone. And imagine you wanna have this body, right? Super muscular, thin, cool, dry body, abs, everything. And then one day at night, in the morning, you wake up and you got the body. You like look the best as you always wanted. You got your perfect body, but you have no idea how to maintain it. So afterwards, in a couple of weeks or months, you will get the body you actually had before, just because you don't know how to eat properly for this body, how to train properly for this body, how to think properly for this body. All of this, you were just not ready. And I started to look at this not as the tests where word is actually checking how good I am at suffering and everything, so they think you should deserve it or you should not, but as a lesson the world is trying to teach me, so I can go into this success calmly, accepting it, because I already, do you see the slide? Because I already got prepared for this. Because without this test, probably I wasn't prepared. And that saves so much time, because every single time you're in this stagnation, because tests are usually very quiet, it seems like you do a lot of work but nothing is working. It's more about the inner work, the hard work. And usually I would highly recommend not to try to escape this, to go to friends, to parties, books, rom-coms, movies. Just try to sit down in this quiet, spend a lot of time with yourself, and figure out what is it that the world is showing you at the moment, what they try to teach you. Because, you know, when you, how the saying is, like when you got your first $1 million, it's not about the million itself, but about how you as a person are when you got this million. Because till the moment when you're broke, you will get to this million, you will change so much as a person, and your personality, your brain is your main axis, because all this physical stuff could be, it just can gone, how to say it, I don't have any words, I'm very sorry, but it's like it just can disappear one day, and everything you will have is you. So you better work on your personality. You better know, I'm a good person. So I will cry. I'm a good person. And my beliefs are correlated with my actions. And think about it and do this inner work you need to do before you will get the success. Think what the world is trying to teach you. Because it's not about, if you want money, it's not just about money. It's about how you earn money, how you manage money, how you invest money, and how you spend money. It's way more than just earning money, and you need to figure this out. And one of my favorite inner tests, if I'm ready for this or not, is, look, when someone is getting bigger and better in what they're doing, they are taking more space in the world. And what is inside you will multiply accordingly to how much space you take. And if you have anger in your body and your mind, and you're evil, and you're doing bad stuff towards people, or you're trying to get their money, imagine if that would multiply. Would the world want to multiply it? No, I don't think so. And it works with your actions and with your thoughts and your attitude to other people. And I'm sorry. And I remember when I had 17K subscribers on my Instagram, followers, and I was posting so many different videos. I was posting daily. I was posting a lot of different stuff, like a lot. And my blog wasn't even growing a bit. And I was so desperate and devastated at the same time. I got so tired and I was still doing this. And then one day I woke up. I met my friends. And then after the meeting with my friends, I enjoyed the meeting so much. I was like, wait, my life is not actually changing if I will have 17K followers or 170 followers. It doesn't change. Like, my life will be just the same. I will still do the things I love. I will still work towards my goals. I will still do this and this. It doesn't matter how much followers I have on Instagram. And through this day, right after this, I uploaded a video with a thought that it's not so, like, my life is not depending on this. And my blog started to grow, and it grew very fast afterwards. And now I have the same kind of period because the last months I got so tired with this whole year. The whole year was insane. I changed so much as a person, not in a way that I was evil and now I'm not evil, not this way, but now I'm more confident. I have this inner balance and guidance inside me, and I'm actually listening to it because 1 year ago I wasn't listening to it even closely. Just like, no, other people know best. If other people wanted me to please them, they know better. I should be this nice sunny girly. And now I'm being like, haha, no nice sunny girly for you people, unless you're nice and kind and everything. So it's more guarded. And through all of these lessons I had within this year, now I have my friends and people coming towards me and they're like, can you please tell me how are you so confident and good with what you're doing? And I'm like, wait, am I confident now in what I'm doing? Yeah, I am. Why this happened? Because I had so many different periods of those stagnation, and because I overcome them all. And the only way to overcome it is to look inside it and ask what's happening, what the world is trying to teach me, what am I avoiding, what shall I do better? And this inner work, once you make it, it looks like you're not doing anything in the outer world, like a little bit, very tiny actions, because a lot of happening inside you. But once you will get it balanced, the outer things will come. And you will start doing more actions than you were doing before, because this inner guidance will help you. But don't get me wrong, while you're doing this inner work, still please do actions, like not in the same amount as you would do before, but just to help yourself, to move forward a little bit. And it's New Year, and everyone is saying, hey, I achieved this, or I didn't achieve this, but it's always about the achievements. But I want you to calm down a little bit and understand that achievements come after your inner work. And inner work is very hard to describe because you cannot put it in percentage or numbers, because it's inner work, it's very personal. And I really like the existence of ChatGPT and all of these things, because if you speak with ChatGPT, you can go to ChatGPT and be like, hey, can you please tell me what I was doing the last months? Honestly, and it will tell you. and you will figure out your patterns that you didn't see before. And then you can go to psychologist with these patterns. So that was very mixed as always. But yeah, write me if you have a lot of inner work at the moment, or what you're feeling at the end of the year, and if you changed much comparing to the previous year, and what are your goals and plans for the new one. And yeah, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best with your inner work. The life is not testing you, it's just preparing you for what you truly deserve and what you truly want. And use it. I don't remember this phrase, but it's something like, when you ask God for flowers, it gives you soil and rain. That's the whole thing I was trying to tell you. And then you should sit with that soil and rain and actually work on it a little bit, so you'll get your flowers. Okay, I'm going to my meeting now, people. I really love you. I'm very glad that we are here, 300 people, and like 30 people are watching one of these videos, so I can be very myself in this. I love you all. I see you all, and I promise I will film during the daylight mainly, but inspiration comes in a random time, and I'll order a new microphones because it's crucial, isn't it?